an amazing afternoon, everyone. Welcome to our Itulay online tutorial, week 2 for English 8. And of course, let's have a smile in our face, love in our heart, and peace in our soul. Good afternoon. I'm Tutor Robilin. With me is Tutor Juvie. Hello, Tutor Juvie.
A jovial afternoon, graded learners, parents, guardians, and teachers all over the Philippines. I am Tutor Jovi from Ampaya National High School, SDO Butuan City, saying guiding bright minds to be English proficient already at nagsasabing, pag dinagdagan ng learning, nagiging mas magaling. Right, Tutor Ruby?
Yes. That's why you are so excited for this afternoon session because our learners are ready. So let us recognize them. We have here Ryan J. Cornelia Soliva Santa Lucia, National High School. Wow, he is a grade 8. And of course, Tutor Juvie, we have here with us from Tuguegarao City. Pakibasa naman.
Yes, we have also Mark Isabelo. Good afternoon po. Watching from Anafunan Integrated School, Division of Tuguegarao City. Yes, he was with us last time. Hello again, Mark.
Yeah, all right. So, but what's good here is that we have our observer. Hello, Tutor Jaisel, cheering here for both of us. All right. Thank you so
Yes.
much.
Thank you so much, Tutor
Okay.
Jays. All right. We also have Teacher Irene. We also have teachers, Tutor Rubies, who are also watching with us. We have here Teacher Irene R. Brillante. Hello, Tutor Joey and Tutor Ruby. Very
Yes,
good. From
yes,
SDO Agusan
yes.
del Sur. Yes. All right. Now, I would like also to give special shout out Tutor Ruby to all faculty and staff of Ampaya National High School under the leadership of our principal, Dr. Jiwari Salti Carlos, and from our schools division superintendent, Dr. Marilu V. Dodoma. Yes.
Yes, so welcome to this online tutorial. So once again, I'm Tutor Robilin with me, of course, the jovial Tutor Jovi, and catch us live every Tuesday here. Every 2:20 to 3 o'clock in the afternoon. We are live in DepEd Edtech Unit, DepEd Tayo, and of course, our DepEd Educational Technology Unit YouTube channel and DepEd TV. So,
Yes, you are right, Tutor
Tutor,
Ruby. And
mhm.
And of course,
And
Tutor Ruby, we also invite our learners, not only from grade 8, but across grade levels, to please hit the share button and please also hit the heart reaction. Ayan.
yes. And a lot of them have responded to that call, Tutor Juvie. And we are so grateful that we will be recognizing also our best tutor, right, for last week. Mm-hmm.
Yes, she is our featured duty of the week, Tutor Ruby, for she made an educational video tutorial about context clues. She is Issei Miyaki T. Payod from Bayugan National Comprehensive High School, SDO of Bayugan City. Ayan.
Congratulations, IC. I hope you will inspire all other learners to join Itolai online tutorial. Good job.
Yes. Good job. You are super awesome. And we also encourage all our viewers today to please also submit your outputs later, which we will discuss it to you later, so that you will be featured as duty of the week. Ayan.
Yes. And of course, last week we're done with the first topic, Tutor Juby, about noting context clues, right? And for this week, what are we going to learn with them?
Yes. So for our week 2 for English 8, we have using conventions in citing sources. Okay. I guess everyone is excited, Tutor Ruby.
Yes, because this is very relevant nowadays, especially that our learners are exposed to different forms of research online.
Yes, you are right. So we would like also to acknowledge Tutor Ruby, the module references, and these are from SDO Butuan City, and of course the Pivot 4A from Calabarzon. Thank you so much for letting us use your modules as references for our DepEd Itulay online tutorial topics.
Yes, because we need these references, and this is one way of bridging the curriculum that our Kagawaran is giving to our learners.
Yes,
Oh,
yes, yes, you are right, Tutor Ruby. Okay. So before we go to our topic, Tutor Ruby, let's have a review. Okay. Last
yes.
time, we talked
Mm-mm.
about context clues. And context clues are words that appear in sentences to help us understand the meanings of difficult words. Ayan. Tutor Ruby, we had different types of context clues. Now, viewers, please type what type of context clue you remembered that we talked about last time. Yan. Let us
Yes.
see. Just give us one. Please type in our comment section below of the type of context clue you remembered during our discussion last time.
Yeah,
Yan.
because there were a lot, right? So
Mm-hmm.
it's okay to give one. All right.
Yes, just one. Okay.
Let's
Let us see.
check.
Let's check. I will give one first, Tutor Ruby. It's by synonym, meaning the
Yes.
the meaning of the unfamiliar word has the same meaning with with the word or the unfamiliar term in the sentence.
Yes, thank you for that, Tutor Juvie. So, since you give an example, I will give mine as well, right? So, sometimes it's what we usually do in the previous time in my age level. Okay, we usually use the dictionary to look for definition sometimes, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so let's check if our viewers have responded to this
Mm-hmm.
example of context clues.
Yes, a teacher from Kulit National High School from Nasipit. She said by inference. Oh, we also have teacher Irene Arbuliente by definition. Gagaling naman.
All right, so according to Mark Platoon, citing the sources of the information to validate whether the information contains facts and detailed information about the subject. Wow.
Wow,
And
teacher Mark is so ready. Tutor Ruby.
yes. And same answer here. I mean, another answer, the opposite of your answer, Tutor Juvie, from Fortune Flower, according to its antonym. Yes,
You are
this might
right.
be one. Okay, so let's proceed now to the next topic. All right, so can you do the honor of reading the types of context clues, Tutor
Yes.
Juvie?
So these are the types of context clues, and your answers a while ago are correct. Good. We have here definition, synonym, antonym, comparison, example, explanation, cause and effect, and inference. Ayan. Now, Tutor Ruby, we have an activity rather prepared for them. Let us test whether they can find the meaning of the unfamiliar word through this activity. Ayan.
And with that, you need to write the letters of the correct answer. Make sure to write the number in our comment section. Write the number and the letter of the correct answer. So for number one, let me read this one. Blank. In doing your research paper, you have to ensure that you use information taken from reliable sources. A. Common. B. Intelligent. C. Trustworthy. D. Understandable. Oh.
Yes, comment now your answer and don't forget the number and the letter of the correct answer. Let's find out if you were able to improve or developed in you how to find the meaning of the unfamiliar term.
Yes, and the underlined word is reliable.
Mm.
Mm.
What do
Oh,
you think, viewers or learners, is the meaning of the word reliable?
yes. So context clues play a very significant role for us to know the meaning of this word. Okay, I saw here an answer. Yeah, according to Fortune Flowers, letter C from Irene, it's letter C from Francine, letter C from Mark Platoon, letter C, and a lot of them answered to
Wow!
Juby. Okay, let's
So
reveal the
what
correct
is the
answer.
answer? Yes, you're right.
Yes, it's
Yes,
letter
very good.
C. Okay. For number two, Tutor Jovi.
For number two. Scholarly published articles are good sources of reliable information. What do you think is the meaning of scholarly? A. Academically. B. Professionally. C. Timely. Or D. Wisely. Ayan.
Yes. I
Don't
like
forget the
the
number.
word. Mm,
Yes, scholarly.
yes. So, scholarly is the underlined word. You need to know its
Mm-hmm.
meaning.
Okay, so what
Okay.
is the answer? We have here from Clarence Talamayan Ramos. It's letter C. Okay. What about Angela Gabriel? She said A. Okay. Ryan Jake Soliva A. Okay, so let's reveal. Tan 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 tan.
Ten, 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 ten. And the correct answer is yes, it's letter
Letter
A.
A. Academically. Scholarly means academically. Okay, very good.
For
Number three,
number
Tutor
three.
B.
If you have taken an information from a certain website, do not forget to cite in your paper as your source. What do you mean by cite? A. Acknowledge. B. Appreciate. C. Discuss. D. Underline. Okay, type in your answer in the comment section. Don't
Yes.
and don't forget to write the number. We're now in number three. Go go go. Uh-huh. Ayan, Tutor Juvie. There's an answer here.
From
All
Ryan
right.
Jake Saliva, letter D. Jenki Basera, letter A. Okay. Ayan.
Ayan, we have Tampil Jollibee, letter D. All
Mm-hmm.
right. So most of them answered letter D. Let's check if it's correct. Oh, the answer is letter A.
Yes.
Okay.
Cite means to acknowledge or recognize. Okay. Let's go to number four. You can be easily accused of plagiarizing other authors' work if you will not cite or acknowledge your sources. Yan, the underlined word is plagiarizing. What do you mean by plagiarizing? From the word plagiarize. Yan. Is it A, copying, B, repeating, C, pasting, or D, stealing? Let's find out. Yes, we have an
Yes.
answer already from Clarence. It's letter D. From
All right.
Lovely Day. Wow, it's a lovely day. Letter D. Ayan. From Aliyah. Letter D. Let's find out, Tutor Ruby.
And the correct answer is
Yes.
letter D.
Great
Okay.
job.
And for number five, one way of citing your sources is to include a bibliography of these sources in a separate page of your research paper. A. Copy of other studies. B. List of scientific research. C. Worksheet of different sources. Or D. List of related sources of information. So the underlined word for this is bibliography. Am I right, Tutor Jovi?
Yes, Tutor Ruby. The underlined word here is bibliography. What do you think is the meaning of bibliography?
All right. I I like this part in writing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we can give thanks or we can recognize the authors.
Yes, you're right, Tutor Ruby.
Okay. And the
We have
correct
Mary
answer
Ann
is
Esidilia. Yes, it's letter D. Congratulations.
is
Ayan.
Mary Ann correct? Mm-hmm.
Yes, list of related sources of information. Now, viewers, comment down below if you got 5 over 5, 4 over 5, or 3 over 5. Ayan. Comment down below. Okay, let's
Yes,
see who
yes,
got a perfect
yes.
score.
All right, let's check. All right. Wow. I know they have learned from our last discussion last week.
Yes, you're right,
Okay.
Chitorobi.
All right. So moving on. Yeah, we have here pretty Gwenny Gwen, 5 over 5. Wow. She's so
Wow!
smart.
Congratulations, Tutor Gwenny.
Then Ryan also got 4 over
For oh, it's
5.
okay. It's okay. We will still learn a lot more as we go along with our tutorial session this afternoon.
Yes.
Yes.
Angela
Okay.
got 4/5 also. So they are
Mm-hmm.
so honest, no, and I appreciate even if they did not get the perfect score, but still they're able to update us with their scores.
Yes,
Mhm.
thank you so much. So we'll move on now to the highlight of our online tutorial session this afternoon, and that is to tackle about quarter one, week two topic, and that is all about using conventions in citing sources.
Yes, and for our objectives, so you will be able to define citation, determine the different conventions of in-text citation using the APA 7th edition, explain the importance of citing source or sources or reference or references, and create in-text citation using a text from a sample source.
Okay, so I guess these objectives are attainable. Now let's have another activity. Babawi ang lahat, no? They will really do their best this time. Okay, so we have this activity, and how to do this: rearrange the scrambled letters in each item to form a word. Ayan. Okay, so I guess that's
Yes,
very self-explanatory. All you have to do is to rearrange the letters to form a word. Let's start with number one. Yan. Please
yes.
comment down below what's your answer. The letters are Srehaces.
Yes, but Tutor Jovi, if they want, they can also answer everything from 1 to 5 if they can
Yes,
do
okay.
it, right? Okay.
Yes.
So I know our participants are engaged this afternoon. Okay, but
Yes.
we have answer for number one so far. We will reveal in a while. Okay. I hope they can get the five correct answer this time. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
for our uh participants, yes, according to Gwen, it's research. All right, let's check their answer. Searches. Others say searches. Yeah, that could be. Okay. Then we have also answer now for number two, Tutor Jovi.
Yes, we have citations from Cleo Marga. Ayan. What else?
Mm,
Okay, so once again, viewers, you can type down all your answers for numbers 1 to 5. Okay?
yes. And a lot of answers here already for number one and number two. Okay. And I know this is very tasky on their part. But I know learning is fun, right? So
Yes.
let's enjoy.
Yeah, so
Okay.
we want you to be all our viewers to be comfortable as much as possible and have fun learning with us. Okay? What about number 3? I haven't
Yes.
seen any answer from number 3 yet, Tutor
But there's
Ruby.
for number four. I see someone answered for number four already, according to Gwen. It's reference for number four. Maybe they find it hard for number three, but others have answered already for number five. Bibliography from Chubb Ordinacion. Okay. Ayaw, we have now for number three, Tutor Jovi.
Yes, we
Yeah.
have now for number 3. Okay, so we have here, ayan, from Aya Valdez Baza. Plagiarism. Ayan, nakaka-excite naman i-reveal yung mga answers kung tama ba sila, Tutor Ruby.
Yeah, so let's give it to them. Okay, for
All right.
number one, the answer
We
is
research. Number 2, citation. Number 3, plagiarism. And number 4, reference. And number 5, bibliography. Ayan.
yes. And you know what? All of these words were there also in our activity, previous activity, right? There's a word
Yes.
research, citation, plagiarism, reference, and bibliography. I
Yeah.
know they are excited now more and more, Tutor Jovi.
Okay, so
Mhm.
we have also here another activity. Okay, this time, so congratulations to those who got 5/5. Sandrix Alex Villanueva revealed he got 5/5. Congratulations. And again, these words are really familiar to us, or maybe we already encountered these words because we had this in our previous English subjects lessons. Okay, so we'll go now to our next activity. Write happy face if the statement is true, and write sad face if it is false. Are you ready? Let's have number one.
For number one, APA stands for Asian Psychological Association. All
Mm-hmm.
right.
Is it a
Hmm.
happy face or sad face? Okay, comment down below.
Yes. So we should know what APA stands for. Okay. All right. So let's check the comment section. Oh, we have here already some answers. Oh, I see a happy face from Angela Gabriel. From
Mm-hmm.
Gwen, it's a sad face. Oh, which is which?
Yes.
From
From
Ryan,
Ryan,
happy
happy
face.
face.
Okay, from Rosmelia, also happy face. Let's reveal the answer, Tutor Jovi. The correct answer for number one is sad
Sad
face.
face. Okay, we
Oh,
will find out later, Tutor Ruby, what really APA
okay.
stands for. Ayan.
Okay, for number two, you can be easily accused of plagiarizing other authors' work if you will not cite your sources.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Happy face or sad face?
Happy face or sad face?
True or false?
Yes. From Zarina Ramos Apio, happy face. From Aliyah, happy face. Dami natin nakikitang happy faces. And I know they are also happy today. Jovial as we are, Chirurubi.
Yes, as I said, have a smile on your face and love in your heart. And peace in our soul. That's it. That's why we
Yes.
have a lot of reasons to be happy. And the correct
Yes.
answer for number two, Tutor Jovi?
It's happy face. Yes.
Yeah. Okay. For the third one,
One way of citing your sources is to include a bibliography of these sources in a separate page of your research paper. Okay?
yes, please sad happy face if the statement is true and sad face if it is false. All
Mm-hmm.
right. Let's check our comment section. Oh, we have answer for number two. Hello, Mark Platon. Yes, you are correct. But now for number three, according to Love Day, number three, it's happy face.
Yes,
From
from Dindo, happy face. Ayan. From Emmanuel Taroza, happy face. From Mary Ana Cedillo, happy face. And Sean Manankil, happy face.
let's check the correct answer. Yay, you are
Yay!
correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Congratulations, everyone. So, one way of citing sources is really to recognize. Okay. So we know, Tutor Ruby, that the kids are answering their modules, our learners are answering their modules, and they want to get ideas from other sources. We have here a situation, okay? Will you do the honor to read, Tutor Ruby?
Miss Pipito, an English 8 teacher, instructed her students to write an essay about their experiences in modular learning. Feeling anxious, Jose wanted to finish early with the task because he wanted to play with his friends. He grabbed his phone and searched for sample essay about the topic. Jose found a blog and copied everything from it. Then he submitted his work hurriedly.
Ayan, yes, Tutor Ruby. Okay,
Hmm.
so what are your thoughts, viewers? Okay, number one. Okay, so we all do that, right? When we want to finish early with our academic essays and research writing, we want to get ideas from other sources. Now, learners, do you think Jose did the right thing? Why or why not? Yan.
Yes, we need to ponder on this question because there's a lot of tendency to do the same thing, like
Mm-hmm.
Jose, right? But according to Gwenny, it's a no. Why it's a no? Okay, another answer here from Shan Sheng. No, because it is a form of plagiarism.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
We also have from Citing, it's a no, teacher. Ayan.
Okay.
Okay,
Why?
so why? Because he will be accused of stealing, according to Aliyah Johnson. Yes, you are right. So Jose did not. recognize or cite the sources where he got his ideas from. Okay. So if you
Yes.
were Jose, what would you do to accomplish the writing task while properly using someone else's ideas? Okay.
Yes. So to answer this question, you can write it in our comment section. Okay, go, go, go. Our dearest learners, what will you do to
Yes.
accomplish your writing task?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
So according to Seichin, because it's not good to copy the answer of other people or idea, that is stealing. Yes, okay. But learners know that we can get or we can get an inspiration from these ideas from other sources. It's just that there is really the right thing to do so that we acknowledge or we recognize where we got our ideas from.
Yes,
Okay.
but our viewers have answered to this question, Chatur Jovi. According to Sheng, he must cite his reference or source. Another answer here, according to Clark, paraphrase. All right, and according to Mark Platoon, plagiarism is not right because you do not acknowledge one's work. And another answer here also, uh, from from Zarina, we need to ask the permission of the author. Citations is a must. All
Yes,
right.
wow. Ang galing naman ng mga viewers natin. Your ideas or your answers are great. Very good. Thank you so much. Okay. So
Yes.
let's remember these viewers. When we are doing research or writing academic essays, we need to cite or list our references. Okay? We need to acknowledge, we need to recognize. Okay? Whenever we take specific facts, ideas, or quotations from a book, magazine, or newspaper or other sources, we should make sure to cite the source. Okay? That's why now, Tutor Ruby, we will be dealing now with how to cite, okay, or what conventions to use in citing sources. Okay.
Yes. And this is a practical thing that all learners must learn, not just for grade 8 learners, because nowadays they are tasked to submit their own write up or anything that their teachers are asking to them. So this can help you. This can help you a lot. This can guide you. All right.
Yes. So, what
So,
are important reasons? Okay. The first one is that it gives due credit to the authors. Of course, they deserve to be acknowledged. Second, it provides you the reader with more information about the sources. And third, it shows the writer's credibility, referring to whether his or her sources are reliable. And the fourth one, it prevents plagiarism. Okay.
yes. So it prevents plagiarism because we know very well copying work of other people is an act of stealing someone else's ideas. And of course, especially when you present it as your own.
Yes, that's why Tutorubi, a
Mm.
while ago before we started, we acknowledged the module references where we got our some of our activities here in our online tutorial today. Ayan.
Yes, we need to recognize the original source, right? Okay, so for conventional citation styles, there are three. Okay, so this time you will learn what's the meaning of APA. So again, there are three conventional citation styles that we will be learning this afternoon. First, we have the MLA. Second, APA. And third, CMOS. Tutor Jovi, please tell them about MLA.
Okay, so MLA stands for Modern Language Association. Okay, this convention style is used for writing papers on literature and related subjects like theater or film. Okay, let's go now to APA. Kanina, di ba it's a sad face kasi sabi doon, Asian Psychological Association, where in fact it is American Association. This is used in social and behavioral sciences. And of course, we have the CMOS or CMOS. The Chicago Manual of Style is often used in many academic fields, especially in the humanities and social sciences. Okay?
Yes. And for learners and teachers, we are urged to utilize the APA, right, Tutor Jovi?
Yes, because this is the most commonly used conventional style. And today, Churu Ruby, we will be focusing on eh,
Yes.
APA. Yes, and we
Seventh
will focus on
edition.
yes, the seventh edition. Okay. So what are now the conventions? We
Yes.
know that a citation is a form of documentation which tells readers that certain idea in your work came from another source. This time, we will focus on in-text citation to Ruby. Okay?
Yes. So this antique citation is the referencing of the source that you include in the body of your work. As you can see in the example here, like the researcher describes a virtuous person as one who acts and feels as he or she should for the right reason, considering the circumstances. Then after the open and close parenthesis, now we can see here, comma, then the author. It's Alvaro, and this was uh, taken last 2017 and found in page 770. So this is one of the example of text citations, right, Tutor Jovi?
Yes, and when we encourage our learners, our viewers to also use these conventions that we will further discuss to you, okay? So, we have this in-text citation conventions. It follows the format, the author and the date, okay? Just
Yes.
like for example, Pastrano, comma 2014, and these are enclosed in parentheses. We also have another form, and that is author, date, locator. What are these locators? These are specific parts of the bodies of work where we can find the idea. For example, Pastrano, 2014, page 225. Or sometimes there are videos online in online sources where we can also include timestamps. Okay, just like for
Yes.
example, Pastrano 2014, maybe at 1 minute and 30 second. Okay, that one.
Yeah.
Or
So because
140.
yeah, there are times also, Tutor Jovi, that we need to recognize the time retrieve. When
Yes.
was the time you retrieve that material, especially if you take that one from online sources? Uh,
Mm-hmm. Okay, so it usually follows this. Now, Tutor Ruby, we have two ways to insert our citation. As we all know, in-text citation is the kind of referencing that we insert in our body of work, for example, in our essay. So we usually see these in paragraphs, okay? We can usually see these in our text. There are two ways. It can be parenthetical citation and narrative citation, okay? So we can see the examples there. Under parenthetical, its author's family name and year included at the end of a sentence in parentheses. Okay. What
yes.
about narrative citation, Tutor Ruby?
Yes, for narrative citation, the author's family name is included as part of a sentence, followed by the year in parentheses. So, as you can see the example here, Smith, that's the author's family name. Then, we have here 2010, this is the year in parentheses. Then, discusses how. So, it's part of the narrative statement. Then, another here, the year may also be included as part of the narrative. Example, in 2010, comma, Smith noted that. So that's the difference between parenthetical and narrative citation. All
Yes,
right.
you're right. So learners be really keen and careful with these punctuations, just as the comma or these marks, the parentheses, okay? The opening and the closing parentheses.
But
Yan.
Tutor Jovi, there are times that they can use both. Like in this statement, they can use the parenthetical citation, and the other paragraph, they can also include the narrative citation, right?
Yeah, yes, Tutor Ruby. All right. Now let's go to, okay, let's start with a work by one author. So we have here an example, okay? So that's the text. And then we can find there Usman of 2016 enclosed in parentheses. Yes. So that's a parenthetical citation. Okay.
All right, very
There.
good. So this is a very clear example for parenthetical citation. All right. And this
So
one, Tutor Jovi?
We also have an example of narrative citation, and that is the form. Pastrano 2014 points out that. Okay.
Yes. So this is very clear. This belongs to narrative citation. Okay. Thank you for that, Tutor Jovi. And how about the work by two authors? Because there are books or there are sources. Sometimes there are two authors. How to do that?
Okay, so we have here Pastrano ampersand. We don't need to spell out the and. We just need to use ampersand, the and. Tampil 2014 or through narrative as Pastrano and Tampil this time we need to spell out the ampersand and that is the and. 2014 pointed out and so on. Yan, a work by two authors. What about a
How?
work by three or more, Tutor Ruby?
Yes, I have read a lot of sources having three or more authors. So to do this one for parenthetical, we have here like Pastrana et al. Okay, that period, comma 2014, and for narrative also Pastrana et al. That 2014 mentioned that so on and so forth. But still, take note with the parenthesis where to put that. Okay, that is very essential. Okay, so for that, in anti-citation conventions, author is an organization. What if? Yeah, there are times like that, that the author is an organization, not a person. So for parenthetical like this, World Health Organization, okay, WHO, then comma 2020, then close parenthesis. And for narrative also, the World Health Organization, open parenthesis, we have here WHO, comma 2020 and close parenthesis. So you can do your statement like that. Okay. How about for no date, Teacher Jovi?
Yes, for no date, for parenthetical, it says Sevilla, okay, comma, N, period, D, period, and then closing parenthesis. Yan. What about for narrative? Sevilla. Now, the ND means no date, okay, will be enclosed now in parentheses. Stated that. Yan.
Yes. But you know what, Tutor Jovi, these days, if our learners were, were having that skills, technological skills, or they have their teaching with technology, if they use the, what you call them, Word document, Microsoft Word document, there are ways on how to practice this citation. But of course, we
Yes.
need to learn the basic. Okay. How about for direct quote? How to do this, Tutor Jovi?
Yes, for directly quoting a source, okay? You do studies and happiness have determined that, okay? Let's not forget the quotation marks, okay? And then in close Waldinger of 2016, 622. So maybe this is a video because this is a timestamp, Tutor Ruby. Okay?
Yes. All right. So this is an awesome example for the Recode and text citation convention. All right. So how about this one?
For narrative, for example, in her TED Talk or TED Talk video, Brown of 2012, this time the year is enclosed in parentheses, and states that quotation, adaptability to change is all about vulnerability. And then quotation, closing quotation, and then again, the timestamp is written or enclosed in parentheses. Okay, and a period. Okay.
Yes, that's good. Now for the activity, write next if the end text citation used in each item is correct, and write nick if it's incorrect.
Yes.
uh,
Okay. So I
it's
hope our viewers are ready with our activity this afternoon. Ayan. For number 1. Okay?
Yes. All right. Let's check there in the comment section if they're able to identify the correct answer.
Yes.
Oh,
Example is pagkaliwagan, comma 1999, comma page 225. Ayan. Is it a nax or a neck?
Nick. Again, write Nax if the in-text citation used is correct, and Yek if it is incorrect. All right, let's check
Ayan.
their comments. Go, go,
From Precious
go.
Demarin Nax. Hey.
Mm-hmm.
From Shan Sheng, Nax. Okay.
Yes. Wow. All right, but someone also answered Nick. Seichin.
Okay, let's find out.
Okay. Let's check. And the correct answer is
Nax!
Nax.
Yeah.
Yay.
Congratulations, it's Nax because it's pagkaliwagan, comma, 1999, comma, page 225. Yun.
Yes. So we have that style, right? The author, the date, and the
Yes.
locator.
Yes. All
Mm.
you just have to remember, viewers, author, date, and if you want to be specific, author, date, and locator. Yun lang.
For number two, the Lisa 2020 demonstrates an example. Is it a nax
Mm-hmm.
or ngek? Go, go,
Mm-hmm.
go. Okay. Is this how to cite an information? Hmm.
Yes, from Bilyeza 2020 demonstrates an example.
Yes, we have an answer from Tuyan Rosaline. According to her, it's nax. But
From
according
Ryan
to
Jake. Ryan Jake,
ngek,
it's neck.
and also from Precious Demerin, ngek. Oh, most of them answered ngek. Okay, let's
Yes,
check. And the correct answer is
neck. Mm.
ngek.
Okay, why is it neck? Because Bilyeza and the year should be enclosed in parentheses.
All right, so at least you know now. Okay,
Yes.
look here. We really emphasize the parentheses. Okay, it's very important. Okay. Next, for number three, Tito Jovi.
As Kamba and Sexon of 2017 suggested, yan. Is it
All right.
Nax or Ngex?
Oh,
Ngek,
is
Nax or
this
Ngek?
Nax or Nick? Okay. There are two forms, right?
Yeah,
This
there are
one is
two
narrative,
authors.
right?
Yes, Tutor Ruby. And there are two authors. How
Canva
we
and
do cite.
Sepson.
Yes, Kamba and Sexon.
Is
Okay.
it okay to write the word end? Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Let's check.
Let's check.
Go, go, go. Send your answer. All right. I have now the answer of Toyan. According to her, it's Nick.
Yes, we have
Okay.
Glowy Pasigna Barbon, Nax, from teacher Rosmila Gabriel, Nax. Okay, let's
Uh-huh.
see, Tutor Ruby.
Yes, yes, yes. Let's check. The correct answer is Nax.
Nax, very good. Because for two authors, we need to spell out the and. We do not use the ampersand. That's only for parenthetical citation. Yay!
For number four, we have here open parenthesis Dogan et al. The 2007 closing
Yes.
parenthesis.
In addition, Tutor Ruby, et al. Means and others. Yan.
Yes, thank you so much for that, Tutor Jovi, and others. Meaning to say, there are three or more authors. Mm-mm.
Let's see. From
Okay.
Kisha K. Suniel, Nax. From Ramar, Ngek. Ayan,
Mm-mm.
parang combined at saka divided yung answers ng mga viewers natin for number 4. Mhm.
Yes. But of course, there's always a best answer for this, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And just like what Tutor Ruby and Tutor Jovi said a while ago, be careful, no, with punctuations and all. Ayan, let's reveal, Tutor Ruby.
It's a ngek. Why it's a ngek, Tutor Jovi?
Because in our item number 4, there's no comma after the period of et al. And it's very important.
Yeah, comma is very
Mhm.
vital as the opening and closing parenthesis. Okay?
Yes. Wow. Number
For number
5.
five.
Okay,
Mm-mm.
this one, Tutorabi, is a name of an organization.
Yes.
The Department of
Okay.
Education, or DepEd, of 2020 explained.
Yes. Okay. Go, go, go. For our responses here. Okay. Yes, we have an answer from Ryan J. Knox.
Knox. Mm-hmm.
Mm-mm.
Special shout out to Rolin Medroso Sarino. Nax from Precious Demarine. Ayan.
Yes, according to Rolene Medris. So happy learning, everyone. I think they're enjoying. No, this is a very nice activity, and this is very timely as well.
Yes. All right.
Mm, all
Nax. Nax.
right,
Let's see,
let's check.
Churubi.
And the correct answer is Knox.
Nax.
Yay!
Yay,
Okay.
congratulations. So who got 5/5? Let's see.
Okay. Let's check who got 5/5 or 4/5 or 3/5 in our abstraction. Go, go,
Yes. Okay.
go.
Go, go, go. Now, while they are typing their scores to Ruby, we'll give another activity. This time, viewers, we'll let you choose, okay? Which bears the correct in-text citation convention in a text this time, Ruby. Okay? So this time it's more complicated than our abstraction activity a while ago. Yan.
Yes.
Now,
But go
I'm so
ahead.
happy with Ryan Jake to the Ruby. It's 5/5.
Yes. And Chloe also got 4/5, but Sean got 5/5. Zarina got 5/5. And Seichin got 3/5. Wow, we're so proud of you. Go, go, go. Okay. For our assessment, Tutor Jovi.
Yes. So just like what I said, viewers, this time you will be the one to discern which text used the correct in-text citation. It's more complicated this time because a while ago we just look at the form. This time it is in a form of text. Okay, let's have number 1.
Okay. We have two choices, right?
Yes. For letter A, the authors proved the facts were true. Open parenthesis, Smith and Lee, comma 2019, closing parenthesis and period. B. Kohler of 2016 noted the dangers of faultlessly balanced news coverage. So which one, viewers? Type the number and the correct answer. Is it A or
Yes.
B?
Go, go, go.
Go, go,
Uh,
go.
of course, I know you can analyze that, and based from the previous activity, you can tell which one is correct or not. Wow, we have an answer now. According to Ryan J. Cornelia Saliva, it's letter A, Tutor Jovi.
We have Sean Sheng, letter A. We have from
Yes.
teacher Rosmila Gabriel, letter A. Ayan. From Kisha
Yes.
Q, Soniel A. Let's find out.
Yes. And the correct answer is letter A.
Hey, you are right. What makes it letter A? Because in letter B, we need to enclose the year 2016 in
2016.
parentheses. Ayan.
Yes. Okay, for number two.
Hey,
First choice, parent school partnership allows for the conceptualization of roles and relationships and impact on the development of children in a broader way. Open parenthesis, Christensen and Risley, comma, 2010, close parenthesis, period. For letter B, empirical findings have demonstrated a positive association between parental involvement in education and academic achievement. Open parenthesis, Perez Sanchez et al. Period, comma, 2013, close parenthesis, period. So which one is correct? And text citation convention. A or B? Go, go, go.
from Mary Ann Acidillo, we have B. From Seichin, it's letter A. Ayan. Letter B.
Oh, they
Glow
have varied
Kipasina,
answer.
letter B. Yes, they have varied answers. Okay?
All right. Okay, go, go, go. Keep coming. Send your answers.
Yes, yes, yes.
And the correct answer for number two is letter. Oh
Dun, tadadun,
no.
tadadun.
Yes.
It's letter B. So what makes
Why?
it
It's letter
letter B
B.
and why not letter A?
Mm-hmm.
Because in parenthetical citation, we need to use ampersand instead of and. Yan. In the Christensen and Rishley of 2010, we need to use ampersand and we do not need to spell out and. Yes.
Yes. Okay, that's very small thing, but it matters a lot.
Yes, Tutor
Mm-mm.
Ruby. Let's have number 3. Okay. A, for Latour 2020, the pandemic has become internalized as an ongoing state of emergency preparing us for the next crisis. Letter B, Shizek of 2020, page 117 suggests in this regard that values and beliefs should not be simply ignored.
All
Okay, which
right.
yes, which statement has the correct in-text citation convention?
And we have now answer from Ryan J. Cornelia. He said letter A. We have also from Jessa May, letter A. Mary, letter A. From Tuyan, letter A. From Sachin, A. Most of them answered letter A. Tutor Juvith. Let's check
Mm-hmm.
the correct answer. It's letter A. Okay.
Yes,
Tell
what
them
makes it
why.
letter A? Because in letter B, Zizek, that should be, the 2020 should be in closing parentheses, comma, page P, and then period, 117. We do not need to write it this way. Mm.
Yes. All right. So, thank you so much for your participation. And moving on to the generalization of learning. Always remember, our dearest learners, when we are doing research or writing academic essay, we need to blank or
Yes,
list our reference or references. What
yes,
word should be
type.
in the blank? Type it now.
Yes,
Go, go,
type it.
go.
Go, 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 keep coming. When we are doing
Yay.
research or writing academic essays, we need to blank or list our references. Okay, what is the missing word?
Yay! I know our learners are uh, very active. Oh, I have here an
Yes.
answer.
From
Okay.
Chisame Alcarazin, cite. From Seichin, cite. From Shansheng, cite. Or acknowledge, yes. Okay, let's see to the Ruby.
Okay, let's check if your answer is correct. And the correct answer is to cite.
Cite!
Yay!
Yan!
Wow. I am so accomplished today because our learners are engaged.
Yes, Tutor Ruby. At saka nakaka-happy, nakaka-hype.
Yeah, of course. Another one. It is
These are the
important.
reasons. Yes,
Mm,
Tutor Ruby.
okay, so it is important to acknowledge the reference or references of ideas, to give blank to the author, to avoid blank, to show writers blank, and to provide more information about the source or sources. So there are three correct answers for this. So let's
Mm-hmm.
check
Let's
our
see.
comment section. Go, go, go. All
Yeah.
right.
You can type
Mm-hmm.
the three words right away, viewers.
Yes. Okay. So send the three words and at once. I mean, at once.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Ayan. But so far, we have answer from Mark, cite,
Yes.
research from Mar. We have also cite from Ramar. But yes, we have here three answers in a row from Jessa. Credit, plagiarism,
Plagiarism.
and recognition.
Yes, let's see.
Okay, another answers. Uh-huh, uh-huh. Okay. Moving. Ah, yeah. We have also here credit.
Credit.
From
Yes.
Citation.
Yes, let's see. Tutor Ruby, if their answers are correct. Credit, plagiarism, and recognition. Okay.
Go, go, go. And the correct answers are
To give
credits.
credits. Very good.
Mhm.
To avoid
Next.
plagiarism.
And
And to show writers credibility. Ayan.
wow.
Okay, their answers are really great, Tutor Ruby.
Yes. So now we know that these are important things that we should remember in acknowledging the reference or references of ideas. Okay. And of course, Tutor Jovi, we learned a lot, right? So what are the things
Yes.
that we will remember before we leave this
Yes. So
session?
today, viewers, we learned the two kinds of in-text citation, the parenthetical and the narrative citation. So these are the two kinds of in-text citation. And we should always remember that when we do in-text citation, just the author and the date. And if you want to be more specific, author, date, and locator. We also learned that the in-text citation conventions using the APA 7th edition. Okay.
Ayan, take note, we're using the EPA 7th edition. Okay, so next to that, we are so excited for tomorrow, for next week's learners who will be recognized. So for our assignment or additional activity,
Activity. Yes.
okay, please do the honor,
Okay,
teacher Jovi.
directions. So, to all our viewers right now, if you want to be featured as Tutor of the Week, we will really evaluate your works or outputs. So, this is what you're going to do: create an in text citation using the information and source provided. You can just screenshot, we will not read anymore. You can just
Yeah.
screenshot and then you can use this for your output, which will be featured next week. Excited ako, Tutor Ruby, who will be featured for our Tutor of the Week next week. Okay.
Yes. So thank you so much. So I'm Tutor Robilin who will always say, have a smile in your face, love in your heart, and of course, peace in our soul. Thank you so much for
Ayan.
today.
That's so lovely. So you can submit, viewers, all your outputs in our Facebook accounts. Tutor Robilin Cabardo
Yes.
Pastrano with this beautiful profile picture, and Tutor Jovi Joveth Templado Tampil with this profile picture. Ayan.